Hey there! Today, we're diving deep into the wonderfully confusing world of the Enneagram, a personality typing system that breaks down the human race into 9 types. Think of it like sorting hats in Harry Potter, but instead of Gryffindor or Slytherin, you get reformers, helpers, and a whole bunch of folks who need therapy, just like the rest of us. Let's explore each type's motivations, triggers, how they act in relationships and careers, and some famous examples for each one. Grab a snack and get ready to learn which celebrity you might be as awesome, or as nuts, as. So buckle up, grab your snacks and get ready for a wild ride through the 9 Enneagram types. You might just discover your celebrity twin. Alright, let's kick things off with Type 1, the reformer. These are the individuals who are always on a quest for perfection, constantly striving to make everything just right. These are the folks who always strive for perfection, never settling for anything less than the best. They're principled, idealistic, and they always color inside the lines. Their moral compass is unwavering, guiding them to do what is right. Think Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, but with less pink and more, "I'm going to Harvard to fight for justice." They are driven by a sense of purpose and a desire to make a difference.
Now, imagine my surprise when I found out Emma Watson, our favorite witch-turned-activist, is a Type 1. It was like discovering a hidden layer to her already impressive persona. I mean, it makes total sense. Her dedication to her causes and her meticulous nature fit the Type 1 profile perfectly. Remember when she gave that powerful speech at the UN about gender equality? Total Type 1 move. She was articulate, passionate, and determined to make a change. They're all about making the world a better place, even if it means sorting their recycling with the precision of a brain surgeon. Every detail matters to them. I can totally see Emma color-coding her trash, can't you? It's just another way she shows her commitment to her values.
But hey, nobody's perfect, right? Even Type 1s need to remember to relax and enjoy life. Type 1s, sometimes you just gotta let loose and have a little fun. It's okay to take a break from being perfect. Go ahead, eat that extra slice of pizza. Indulge a little, it's good for the soul. The world won't end, I promise. In fact, it might just get a little brighter. They're passionate, they're driven, and they inspire us to be better versions of ourselves. Their dedication is truly admirable. So, are you a Type 1? Let me know in the comments below. Share your thoughts and let's celebrate the reformers among us. Next up, we've got Type 2, the helper. These are the folks who would give you the shirt off their back, even if it was their last one. They're empathetic, generous, and always put others before themselves. Think of them as your friend, who always brings an extra charger just in case.
Now, when you think of Type 2s, you might think of someone like Mother Teresa, and you wouldn't be wrong. But here's the thing, Type 2s come in all shapes and sizes. They can be your favorite teacher, your therapist, or even that super friendly barista who always remembers your order.
But don't let their sunny disposition fool you. They're also fiercely loyal and protective of their loved ones. Cross them, and you'll face the wrath of 1,000 suns. Type 2s, you're the glue that holds this crazy world together. Get ready to be motivated because it's Type 3 time, the achievers. These are the go-getters, the movers and shakers, the ones who climb the ladder of success while wearing high heels. Or maybe that's just Beyoncé.
Speaking of Queen Bey, she's a classic Type 3, and let's be real, she's basically the poster child for success. From Destiny's Child to running the world, she's done it all, and she makes it look effortless. But don't be fooled. Type 3s are all about hard work and dedication. They set goals like it's an Olympic sport, and they never give up until they reach the top.
They're ambitious, charming, and they always know how to work a room. Think Oprah Winfrey, another Type 3 extraordinaire. Type 3s, you're like the Energizer Bunny of the Enneagram world, always on the go and achieving your dreams. Get ready to embrace your inner unicorn because it's Type 4 time, the individualists. These are the ones who bring a splash of color to our otherwise mundane world. These are the artists, the dreamers, the ones who march to the beat of their own drum. They create beauty and meaning in everything they touch. They're all about expressing their unique selves, even if it means wearing mismatched socks and a top hat to the grocery store. Their fashion choices are a testament to their individuality.
Speaking of top hats, let's talk about Johnny Depp, our favorite pirate-turned-chocolate factory owner. His roles are as diverse as they are iconic. He's a classic Type 4, always choosing roles that allow him to disappear into quirky and unconventional characters. From Edward Scissorhands to the Mad Hatter, Depp embodies the essence of the individualist.
Type 4s are drawn to all things beautiful, meaningful, and authentic. They seek out experiences that resonate deeply with their inner selves. They're not afraid to be vulnerable, to show their true colors, even if those colors are a little bit different. Their authenticity is their strength. They're the poets, the musicians, the ones who make us feel things with their art. Their creativity knows no bounds.
But here's the thing about Type 4s, they can be a little bit, shall we say, dramatic. Their emotions are always on full display. They feel things deeply, and sometimes those feelings can lead to some epic meltdowns. Their intensity is both their gift and their challenge.
Type 4s, you're the color in a black and white world. Your presence makes life more vibrant and interesting. Get ready to put on your thinking caps because it's Type 5 time, the investigators. These are the deep thinkers, the knowledge seekers, the ones who would rather stay in and read a book than go to a party. They're like walking encyclopedias, full of fascinating facts and insights.
They're the ones who can explain the theory of relativity, while also telling you how to fix your Wi-Fi router. And speaking of relativity, let's talk about Albert Einstein, the ultimate Type 5. He was a brilliant physicist who revolutionized our understanding of the universe, and he did it all with a head full of wild hair and a twinkle in his eye.
Type 5s are driven by a thirst for knowledge and a desire to understand the world around them. They're curious, insightful, and they love to delve deep into complex topics. Type 5s, you're the brains of the operation. Get ready to celebrate the power of friendship because it's Type 6 time, the loyalists. These are the reliable ones, the ones you can always count on no matter what. They're loyal, responsible, and they value security and stability above all else. And speaking of friends, let's talk about Jennifer Aniston, our favorite friend who stole our hearts as Rachel Green. She's a classic Type 6, known for her down-to-earth personality and her close-knit circle of friends. Type 6s are the glue that holds relationships together. They're the ones who remember birthdays, plan the best parties, and always offer a shoulder to cry on. They're supportive, compassionate, and they always have your back. But here's the thing about Type 6s, they can be a little bit, shall we say, anxious. They worry about everything from the state of the world to whether they left the iron on. Type 6s, you're the heart of the group. Alright, if you're itching to know whether you're more of a deep-thinking Type 5 or a spontaneous Type 7, or just want a legit reason for why you correct everyone's grammar, hello Type 1S. Check out the free Enneagram test linked in the description below. Trust me, it's way more enlightening than your last horoscope reading. And don't forget to share the quiz with your friends. Who knows? Maybe you'll find out why you and your BFF are two peas in a pod, or why your roommate drives you nuts. Go on, have a little fun with some self-discovery. Get ready for an adventure because it's Type 7 time, the enthusiasts. These are the life of the party, the ones who are always up for trying new things. They're optimistic, spontaneous, and they believe that life is meant to be lived to the fullest. They thrive on excitement and new experiences. And speaking of living life to the fullest, let's talk about Richard Branson, our favorite billionaire entrepreneur who also happens to own an island. His zest for life is truly inspiring. He's a classic Type 7, always pushing the boundaries of what's possible and having a blast while doing it. His adventures are legendary. Type 7s are drawn to new experiences, new people, and new adventures. They're the ones who are always planning their next trip, learning a new language, or trying a new restaurant. Their curiosity knows no bounds. But here's the thing about Type 7s, they can be a little bit, shall we say, scattered. Their enthusiasm can sometimes lead to overcommitment. They have so many interests and passions it can be hard for them to focus on just one thing, but that's what makes them so unique and exciting. Type 7s, you're the spark that ignites the fire. So, are you a Type 7? Let me know in the comments below. Share your adventures and stories with us. Get ready to be inspired because it's Type 8 time, the challengers. These are the strong ones, the ones who aren't afraid to speak their minds and fight for what they believe in. They're confident, assertive, and they command attention wherever they go. And speaking of commanding attention, let's talk about Martin Luther King Jr., one of the most powerful and influential Type 8s in history. He was a fearless leader who fought tirelessly for civil rights and equality, and he inspired millions with his message of hope and change. Type 8s are natural-born leaders. They're not afraid to take charge, to challenge the status quo and to fight for what they believe is right. They're passionate, protective, and they always stand up for the underdog. Type 8s, you're the ones who make things happen. Get ready to find your Zen because it's Type 9 time, the peacemakers. These are the easygoing ones, the ones who just want everyone to get along. They're peaceful, harmonious, and they avoid conflict like it's the plague. And speaking of peace, let's talk about the Dalai Lama, the epitome of Type 9 energy. He's a spiritual leader who radiates peace, compassion, and wisdom, and he teaches us the importance of inner peace and non-violence. Type 9s are the mediators of the world. They have a knack for seeing all sides of every story, and they're always looking for ways to bring people together. They're patient, understanding, and they have a calming presence that puts everyone at ease. Type 9s, you're the peacekeepers of the world. That's a wrap on our whirlwind tour of the Enneagram. Understanding the Enneagram can be a game changer in your personal growth journey, your relationships, and your career. Which Enneagram type resonates with you? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with more content like this. Share this video with friends who could benefit from knowing their type. Also, check out the link in the description below for a free Enneagram test to discover your type today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.